The big ship called Defiance shot through space, leaving blue light behind it. Captain June Park watched as stars and planets appeared in front of him. This was Earth's first journey to another star system. "Captain, look," said Lieutenant Hannah. Kim. "Big ships are attacking small ones." Captain Park leaned forward. Through the main window, he saw large, dark ships firing at smaller vessels. The smaller ships tried to escape but couldn't move fast enough. "Can we tell who they are?" Park asked. Hannah checked her screen. "The small ships have families on them, thousands of people. The big ships are just hurting them." Park didn't hesitate. "Get ready for battle. We can't just watch this happen." The crew moved quickly. Weapons Officer Sung moved to his station. The ship's computers came online with soft noises. "Sir, the attackers are sending us a message," said Day Lee from communications. "They say they are the Krell enforcement fleet. They want us to leave their space immediately." Park stood tall. "Send this message. This is Captain June Park of Earth's ship Defiance. Stop your attack now." The Krell ships didn't stop. Instead, 3 of them turned toward the Defiance. "They're coming for us," said Hannah. "Their weapons are much bigger than ours." "But not better," Park said. "Target their weapon systems. Don't destroy their ships if we can help it." The Defiance moved forward. The crew was nervous but ready. This was humanity's first fight among the stars. The first Krell ship fired. A purple beam shot toward the Defiance, but missed as Park ordered a quick turn. The Earth ship fired back. Blue energy bolts hit the Krell ship's side. "Direct hit," shouted Sung. "Their shields didn't stop our weapons." Park smiled. "Again. Hit all 3 ships." The battle lasted only minutes. The Defiance moved faster than the Krell expected. Earth's weapons cut through the alien ships like they weren't protected at all. Soon the Krell ships turned and ran away. "They're retreating," said Hannah, surprise in her voice. "We won," Park nodded. "Check on the small ships. See if they need help." The small ships were damaged but still working. Their people were safe. On the main screen, a face appeared. It wasn't human. The being had silver skin and large eyes. "I am Mira of the Tellurian people," she said. "You saved us from certain death. The Krell would have taken us as slaves." "We couldn't let that happen," Park replied. "I'm Captain Park from Earth. We're new to space travel between stars." Mira looked worried. "You don't understand what you've done. The Krell Empire controls hundreds of worlds. They are the strongest power in this part of the galaxy. No one fights them and wins." "Well, we just did," said Park. "Yes," said Mira, her voice serious. "And now everyone will know about Earth. The Krell will tell stories about the ship that defeated them. Some will fear you, others will hope you can help them." Park looked at his crew. They had come to explore, not to fight. But they couldn't. "Ignore people in danger." "Will the Krell come back?" he asked. "With more ships," Mira answered. "They hate losing, and they hate anyone strong enough to challenge them." Park thought about Earth, so far away. His people had just wanted to see what was beyond their solar system. Now they had made powerful enemies. "We should get you home," Park told Mira. "Then we need to contact Earth. They need to know what's happening out here." Mira nodded. "The galaxy has many dangers, Captain. But perhaps it needed someone like you. Someone who would stand up to the Krell." As the Defiance moved toward the Tellurian colony, Park wondered what would happen next. Earth had built this ship to explore. They hadn't known they would need to defend themselves so soon. "Sir," said Daly, "I'm picking up signals. Many alien ships are talking about us. They're calling us the warriors from the radiation world, and the humans who don't fear death." Park sighed. "Tell Earth we made first contact, and tell them to build more ships. I think we're going to need them." The huge doors opened, and the 2 humans walked into the big round room. Captain June Park felt everyone watching them. Next to him, Ambassador Su Min looked calm, but Park knew she was nervous. They were the first humans to visit the Galactic Conclave. The room was bigger than any building on Earth. Hundreds of aliens sat in rows that went up like a bowl. Some had scales, others had fur. Some were tall and thin, others short and wide. All of them stared at the humans. "Do they all hate us already?" whispered Su Min. "They fear what they don't understand," Park answered quietly. A very tall alien with skin like blue glass stood up. "The conclave begins. Earth representatives, come forward." Park and Min walked to the center of the room. The floor was made of shiny black stone that showed their reflections. Earth stands accused of attacking Krell ships, said the tall alien. This is a serious matter. Before Min could answer, a large creature with red armor stood up. It had 4 arms and sharp teeth. These humans have no right to be here, shouted the Krell diplomat. Their planet was marked unsafe thousands of years. Hello? The radiation levels should have kept them primitive. The room filled with whispers. Many aliens looked shocked. Ambassador Min stepped forward. We came because we had to. The Krell were attacking innocent people. We stopped them. You interfered with official Krell business, said the tall alien leader. We stopped a slaughter, said Min. If your rules say that's wrong, then your rules are wrong. More whispers filled the room. No one talked to the conclave like that. Show us the human ship, ordered another alien. A big screen appeared in the air. It showed pictures of the Defiance. The room became very quiet. This can't be right, said a small green alien. Their ship uses old metal in some parts, but has energy systems we've never seen. It's a trick, said the Krell diplomat. No new species could defeat our ships. Not a trick, said Park, just different thinking. The tall leader looked at Park. We will scan you now. It is standard for new species. Light moved over Park and Min. Then new pictures appeared on the screen. These showed the inside of their bodies. Impossible, shouted someone. Their bones are too dense. Look at their muscle structure, said another, and their radiation tolerance is off the charts. The Krell diplomat looked angry. Their world should have killed them. Instead, it made them stronger. The room grew louder. Some aliens looked afraid now. That's enough, said the tall leader. The conclave will consider this matter. Earth representatives, you will wait outside. Park and Min walked out. Guards with strange weapons followed them. In a small waiting room, Min sat down heavily. That didn't go well. They're scared of us, said Park. Did you see their faces when they saw our scans? What did they mean about Earth being in a radiation belt? Asked Min. I think, said Park slowly, that Earth was supposed to be a prison, or a place no one would visit, but it made us stronger instead. A small alien with yellow skin entered the room. It looked nervous. I am Liko, it said in a high voice. My people, the Navari, have been under Krell control for 100 years. Is it true you defeated their ships? Yes, said Park. We didn't want to fight, but they gave us no choice. Liko's eyes grew wide. No one defeats the Krell. No one even tries. Well, we did, said Min, and we'll do it again if we have to. Many species will be watching Earth now, said Liko. Some with hope, some with fear. After Liko left, Min looked at Park. I think we just became important in galaxy politics. More than that, said Park. I think we became the monsters under everyone's beds. Min smiled a little. Maybe that's not so bad. Monsters can protect people too. Outside they could hear the conclave arguing. The future of Earth would be decided by aliens who never knew humans existed until a few days ago. Whatever happens, said Park, Earth needs to be ready. This galaxy is more dangerous than we thought. And more in need of help, added Min. Did you see how many species here look afraid of the Krell? They need someone to stand up to bullies. The doors opened again. It was time to hear what the galaxy had decided about humanity. Admiral Tae-Wan watched the screens in Earth's space station. The message from their spies was clear. The Krell were coming with a big fleet to attack Earth. How long do we have? Asked President Kim. 3 days, said Admiral Wan. They're bringing 500 ships. The President looked worried. Can we win? Admiral Wan smiled. They think the Defiance was our best ship. They have no idea what we really have. For 50 years, Earth had built spaceships in secret. People always feared aliens might not be friendly. Now that fear seemed smart. Get all ships ready, ordered the Admiral, and tell the people to stay calm. 3 days later, the Krell fleet appeared near Pluto. Their ships were huge and black, covered in weapons. This is Command Ship Victory, said a Krell voice over the radio. Earth will surrender now or be destroyed. Admiral Wan sent back a simple message. Earth doesn't surrender. Come and try. The Krell ships moved forward. They expected to find 1 or 2 ships like the Defiance. Instead, they found 27 battle-ready ships waiting for them. Each one was better than the Defiance. All ships attack Plan Jupiter, said Admiral Wande. The Earth ships moved fast. They flew to Jupiter and used the giant planet's magnetic field to hide from Krell sensors. Then they attacked from all sides. "They can't see us properly," said Captain Sun aboard the flagship Thunder. "Fire all weapons." The battle was huge. Earth ships moved in ways the Krell thought impossible. When Krell weapons hit Earth ships, special shields absorbed the energy. "Their ships are too strong," shouted a Krell commander. "How is this possible?" The Earth ships had special engines that let them move very fast for short times. They would speed up, ram into Krell ships, and then jump away before exploding. "They're crazy," said a Krell officer. "No species flies like that." But the Earth ships had special systems that protected the crew during these fast moves. The Krell had never seen such technology. Most surprising were the Earth soldiers. Teams of them flew to Krell ships and cut their way inside. They wore special suits that let them work in radiation and space. "They're inside our ships," screamed a Krell soldier. "They walk through radiation like it's nothing." One Earth Marine, Sergeant Kim, led his team into a Krell command ship. The aliens were twice as big as humans but moved slowly. "Keep moving," said Kim to his team. "Remember your training." The Earth soldiers took control of 3 Krell ships this way. The aliens had never seen anyone board their ships before. They didn't know how to stop it. After 6 hours of fighting, the Krell commander called for retreat. More than half their ships were destroyed or damaged. "We must leave this system," he told his officers. "These humans, they're not normal. They fight like demons." As the Krell ships ran away, cheers filled Earth's command center. "We did it," said President Kim. "We defended our home." Admiral Wan nodded. "This time. But they'll be back with more ships." News of the battle spread across the galaxy faster than light. On hundreds of planets, aliens watched videos of Earth ships defeating the mighty Krell. On a small planet called Nexus, slaves watched secret recordings of Earth Marines boarding Krell ships. "Did you see that?" whispered one to another. "They fought the Krell and won." "Who are these humans?" asked another. "They come from a world full of radiation," said an old alien. "A world that should have killed them. Instead, it made them strong." The Krell tried to stop the news but couldn't. The story was too big. For the first time in 1,000 years, someone had beaten them in battle. In his ship running back to Krell space, the commander was afraid. He had to tell his leaders the truth. "These humans," he reported, "they're not like other species. They walk in radiation. They move fast. Their ships do impossible things." The Krell Emperor was angry. "How can this be? They're just a new species." "No," said the commander. "They're something else, something we've never seen before." On Earth, Admiral Wan looked at the stars. "They'll come back," he said quietly, "and next time, they'll bring their whole empire." "Then we'll be ready," said President Kim. "Earth has always prepared for the worst." In dark corners of the galaxy, hope began to grow. If humans could beat the Krell, maybe others could too. The planet Vesper 4 looked sick from space. Its blue, oceans had turned green. Dark clouds covered much of the land. A deadly disease was killing millions of its people. Around the planet, 10 Krell ships blocked any help from coming. The Krell didn't care if everyone on Vesper 4 died. There they... "Har," said Captain Jin Young as his ship, the Earth vessel Hope, came out of light speed. Just as we were told, the Hope wasn't alone. 3 more Earth ships appeared beside it. Behind them came 5 medical ships carrying doctors and medicine. "Krell vessels," Captain Young said over the radio. "This is Captain Young of Earth. We are bringing medical help to Vesper 4. Move aside." The Krell commander's face appeared on screen. He had sharp teeth and red eyes. "Turn back, human," he growled. "This planet is under Krell quarantine. No one goes in or out." Captain Young remained calm. "We don't want to fight. These people need help. Let us pass." "Leave now," said the Krell, "or we will destroy you." Young sighed. "Very well." He turned to his crew. Battle stations. The 4 Earthships moved forward. The Krell ships raised their weapons. But then something unexpected happened. The Krell ships began to move away. "They're retreating," said Officer Bin, looking surprised. Young nodded. "They remember what happened at Earth. They don't want another fight they can't win." The medical ships landed on Vesper 4. Earth doctors in special suits worked day and night, helping the sick aliens. Within a week, the disease began to stop spreading. "Why are you helping us?" asked a local leader. "We have nothing to give you. We are not important." "Everyone is important," replied Dr. Sue. "On Earth, we help each other. Now we help you." News of what happened on Vespa 4 spread quickly. Soon other planets asked Earth for help. Each time Earth ships came, they brought food to the hungry, medicine to the sick, and protection to the weak. "I don't understand," said a Krell general to his leader. "First they defeat our ships, showing great strength. Then they help the weak, showing what they call mercy. What kind of species acts this way?" The Krell leader had no answer. Far away on an ancient dead planet, Dr. Yunji carefully brushed dust from a stone tablet. She had been studying the ruins for months. Today she had finally found what she was looking for. "Captain Park," she said, into her radio. "I found something important, something about Earth." When Captain Park arrived, Dr. G showed him the tablet. "This is from a species called the Creators. They lived 10,000 years ago. They were very advanced." "What does it say about Earth?" asked Park. "The Creators found Earth when humans were still very primitive," explained G. "They saw something in early humans that scared them. Our ability to adapt, our creativity, our determination." Park looked at the tablet. "So they left us alone?" "They put warning signs around our solar system," said G. "They told other species that our part of space was dangerous because of radiation. They hoped we would stay isolated forever. They feared what we might become," said Park thoughtfully. "Yes," said G. "But they also wrote that if humans ever did join the galaxy, we might change everything." A month later, the Defiance was patrolling near the Cygnus sector when they detected a strange signal. Following it, they found a huge Krell facility built into an asteroid. "It's a slave processing center," said Officer Hannah Kim, looking at her screen with horror. "There must be thousands of beings inside." Captain Park didn't hesitate. "We're going in." "Sir," said Officer Day Lee, "there are 5 Krell ships guarding it." "Then we'll have to be clever," replied Park. What followed was a daring rescue. The Defiance pretended to be damaged and drifted close to the asteroid. Then Earth Marines in spacesuits jumped across to the facility. They moved quietly, freeing prisoners and taking control of key systems. When the Krell finally realized what was happening, it was too late. The slaves were free, and the Defiance was helping them escape in Krell transport ships. On their way home, the freed slaves thanked Captain Park. "For centuries, the Krell have taken what they wanted," said an elderly alien. "No one stopped them." "Times are changing," said Park. "Earth doesn't accept slavery or cruelty." Across the galaxy, news of the rescue spread. For many species, humans were becoming something new in the galaxy, a powerful force that used its strength to help others. "They are not like the Krell," said a diplomat from a small world. "They fight like demons but help like angels. Perhaps they are what the galaxy has been waiting for." The sky over Earth turned dark as thousands of Krell ships appeared. They blocked the sun like a metal cloud. People on Earth looked up in fear. "This is the biggest fleet ever seen," said Officer Han in the command center. 10,000 ships. Admiral Taewon stood calmly looking at the screens. "They've come to end this once and for all." The Krell Emperor's face appeared on the main screen. He was bigger than other Krell, with red armor and many scars. "Humans," he growled, "you have upset the order of the galaxy. Today, we end your interference." "Admiral," one smiled slightly, "you are welcome to try." The Krell ships fired all their weapons at once. Beams of energy shot toward Earth. Children cried. Adults held each other. Everyone thought it was the end, but nothing happened. The energy beams disappeared before they reached Earth's atmosphere. They simply faded away, like water hitting hot sand. "What is this trick?" shouted the Krell Emperor. Admiral Won pressed a button. "This is Earth's defense grid. We've been building it for 50 years. All around Earth, hidden stations generated an invisible shield. The shield didn't stop weapons. It made them stop working." "Impossible," said the Krell Emperor. "For you, perhaps," replied one, "but we humans have always feared what might come from space. We prepared." The Krell tried again and again. Nothing worked. Their mighty fleet was helpless. "You have 2 choices," said Admiral Won. Leave in peace or stay and talk about a new relationship between our peoples. For the first time in history, the Krell Empire had to back down. 3 weeks later, the Galactic Conclave met again. This time, Captain Park and Ambassador Min weren't alone. With them came leaders from 30 different alien species. The tall, moderator of the conclave looked surprised. Earth speaks again and brings friends? Min stepped forward. Not friends, allies, free worlds who have chosen to stand with Earth. The conclave hall filled with whispers. Such an alliance was unheard of. Min continued. For too long the strong have ruled the weak in this galaxy. The Krell took what they wanted. Others suffered. A small green alien stepped forward. I am from Nexus. For 500 years my people were Krell slaves. Earth freed us and asked nothing in return. Another alien joined them. I am from Vesper the Four. We were dying from disease. The Krell blocked help. Earth saved us. One by one, representatives told similar stories. Earth had helped, them all without demanding anything back. We have formed the Coalition of Free Planets, said Minnie. Any world may join. We will defend each other. We will share knowledge. We will respect each other's ways. Many conclave members looked shocked. Some looked angry, but others seemed interested. The Krell representative stood up. This is against the natural order. The strong must rule. We disagree, said Captain Park. Strength should protect, not control. For hours the conclave debated. Some worlds immediately asked to join the coalition. Others waited to see what would happen. As Park and Min left the chamber, they looked out at the stars through a big window. They're afraid of us, said Min. They think we want to rule the galaxy like the Krell did. Park shook his head. They judge us by their own standards. They can't imagine power without control. What makes humans different? Asked Min. We change, said Park. We learn, we grow, and we help others do the same. Below them, the conclave continued arguing. The galaxy was changing. For thousands of years, it had known only the rule of the strong. Now there was another way. On a small planet far from Earth, a child looked up at the night sky. Which one is Earth? She asked her father. You can't see it from here, he said. It's too far away. Will the humans really help us if the Krell come back? Her father nodded. Yes, they promised, and humans keep their promises. Why do they help us? What do they want? The father thought for a moment. They want what we want. A galaxy where everyone is free, even the Krell. Even them someday, the child didn't understand. But the Krell are mean. Yes, said her father, but the humans believe everyone can change. Across the galaxy, billions of beings looked toward Earth with new feelings. For some, it was fear of these strange, strong humans. For others, it was hope. Either way, the galaxy would never be the same. Earth had arrived and everything was changing.